The impossible has happened. A new frontier has been breached, one that was once thought to be the realm of science fiction and fantasy. A machine now listens to your thoughts. It deciphers the silent language of neurons, turning thoughts into data. Not through voice or movement, but pure thought itself. This technology taps into the core of human thinking. This is not science fiction, but a real thing happening now. The effects are huge and far-reaching. It's the start of a new era. An era where the lines between mind and machine blur. An era where our minds are no longer private. Privacy, as we know it, is changing. For centuries, the human mind was a mystery. Philosophers and scientists tried to understand it. A universe of thoughts, emotions, and dreams locked away in our heads. A deeply personal and private realm. Now, artificial intelligence has entered this private space. It has started to map the mind. Like code breakers, scientists are cracking the neural code. They are unlocking the secrets of our thoughts. This revolution did not come with loud announcements, but with the quiet hum of algorithms. In the silent corridors of research labs, a new age is dawning. In research labs, lines of code began to translate the electrical signals of neurons into understandable language. The brain's electrical impulses are being decoded. Brain-computer interfaces, once fantasy, started to paint pictures on screens, move robotic limbs, even compose music, all through thought alone. The effects are huge. The possible uses are endless. Imagine a world where communication goes beyond words, where thoughts are shared directly without speech, where intentions are understood before any action is taken. A world where empathy and understanding reach new heights. This is the promise and the risk of mind-reading AI. It can change our world but also challenge our ideas of privacy and individuality. The key to unlocking the mind lies in the intricate network of billions of neurons that fire in concert. These neurons communicate through electrical impulses, creating a complex symphony of activity that underpins every thought, sensation, and emotion we experience. Each thought, each sensation, each flicker of emotion triggers a unique electrical signature. These signatures are like fingerprints, unique to each individual and each mental state, providing a map of our inner worlds. This neural symphony, once indecipherable, is now being mapped and understood. Scientists are using advanced imaging techniques and data analysis to decode the language of the brain, revealing the secrets of our thoughts and feelings. At the forefront of this revolution are advanced brain-computer interfaces. These devices bridge the gap between the human brain and external technology, allowing us to tap into the neural code that governs our minds. These devices, ranging from non-invasive EEG caps to implanted electrodes, capture the brain's electrical whispers with increasing precision. They provide a window into the brain's activity, allowing us to observe and interpret the neural signals that drive our thoughts and actions. Like microphones capturing sound waves, they record the neural activity associated with specific thoughts, images, and intentions. This data is then analyzed to understand the brain's complex communication system. But capturing the brain's electrical symphony is only the first step. The challenge lies in interpreting this data, transforming raw neural signals into meaningful information that can be used to understand and influence the mind. The real magic happens when artificial intelligence enters the scene. AI systems, with their ability to process vast amounts of data, are crucial in decoding the complex patterns of brain activity. Powerful machine learning algorithms, trained on vast datasets of brain activity, are now able to decode these neural patterns. They can identify the unique signatures associated with words, emotions, and even memories, translating the brain's language into a form we can understand. They can identify the unique signatures associated with words, emotions, and even memories. This capability opens up new possibilities for communication and understanding, allowing us to explore the depths of the human mind in ways never before possible. The result is a form of telepathy never before imagined. We are on the brink of a new era where thoughts can be shared directly, bypassing the need for spoken or written language. AI systems can now translate thoughts into text, images into visual representations, and even dreams into surreal digital art. This technology is not just a tool for communication, but a new medium for creativity and expression. The once impenetrable wall between mind and machine is crumbling, revealing a future where our inner worlds are no longer our own. As we continue to explore and understand the brain, we are unlocking new potentials and facing new ethical challenges, shaping the future of human experience. Imagine a paralyzed patient unable to speak or move, using only their thoughts to control a prosthetic limb, to type a message, to share their innermost feelings with loved ones. This is the transformative potential of mind-reading AI in the realm of medicine. For individuals suffering from locked-in syndrome, stroke, or severe paralysis, this technology offers a lifeline to the outside world. It allows them to communicate, to interact, to reclaim a degree of agency that was once thought to be lost forever. Beyond restoring lost function, mind-reading AI has the potential to revolutionize mental health treatment. By providing a window into the real-time activity of the brain, it could enable earlier and more accurate diagnosis of conditions like depression, anxiety, and PTSD. Imagine therapies tailored to an individual's unique neural patterns, interventions that target the root cause of suffering at its source. But with such power comes profound ethical questions. In a world where thoughts can be read, what happens to privacy, to individuality, to the very essence of free will? The ability to decode our minds raises the specter of a dystopian future where our innermost thoughts are no longer our own. Imagine a world where employers can screen candidates based on their unspoken thoughts, where governments can monitor citizens for signs of dissent, where advertisers can tailor messages to our subconscious desires. The line between thought and action, between intention and consequence, becomes blurred. The potential for abuse is undeniable. In the wrong hands, mind-reading AI could be used to manipulate, to exploit, to control. It could erode the very foundations of trust and autonomy upon which a free society is built. The ethical implications are as vast and uncharted as the human mind itself. Section 5, The Promise of Healing. The ethical dilemmas extend far beyond the realm of privacy and control. Imagine the legal implications of a technology that can read minds. Could thoughts become admissible evidence in a court of law? Could someone be convicted of a crime they only thought about committing? The justice system, built on the principle of actus reus, the guilty act, would be forced to grapple with the complexities of mens rea, the guilty mind. The line between thought and action, between intention and consequence, would become increasingly difficult to define. And what about the impact on human relationships? In a world where thoughts can be read, would trust become obsolete? Would we still need words when our minds could speak directly to one another? The very nature of communication, of intimacy, of human connection could be fundamentally altered. Section 6. The Specter of Control. Yet, amidst these legitimate concerns, we must not lose sight of the potential benefits. Imagine a world where communication is no longer hindered by the limitations of language, where misunderstandings are minimized, where empathy and compassion flow more freely. Mind-reading AI could revolutionize education, allowing teachers to tailor their lessons to the unique learning styles of each student. It could foster deeper connections between individuals, bridging cultural divides and promoting understanding. It could even unlock the secrets of creativity, allowing artists, musicians, and writers to tap into the depths of their subconscious and bring forth works of unimaginable beauty and power. The key lies in ensuring that this technology is developed and deployed responsibly, with appropriate safeguards in place. We need to establish clear ethical guidelines, robust regulations, and ongoing public discourse to navigate the uncharted waters of this new era. Section 7. A Future of Open Minds. The development of mind-reading AI is not a question of if, but when. The technology is advancing at an exponential pace, driven by relentless scientific curiosity, commercial interests, and military ambitions. The genie is out of the bottle, and we cannot afford to ignore its implications. We must approach this new era with a spirit of cautious optimism, embracing the potential benefits while remaining vigilant against the risks. We need to engage in a global conversation involving scientists, ethicists, policymakers, and the public at large to ensure that this powerful technology is used for good. The future of our minds is at stake. Will we use this technology to create a more humane, compassionate, and interconnected world, or will we allow it to erode our privacy, our autonomy, and our very humanity? Section 8. The Ethical Tightrope. The challenge before us is not to halt the advance of technology, but to steer it in a direction that benefits all of humanity. We must ensure that mind-reading AI is developed and deployed ethically, responsibly, and with appropriate safeguards. This requires a multi-pronged approach. We need to invest in independent research to better understand the capabilities and limitations of this technology. We need to establish clear ethical guidelines and robust regulations to prevent misuse. And we need to foster open and inclusive public dialogue to ensure that these technologies are aligned with our values. The stakes are high, but the potential rewards are even greater. If we can navigate this ethical tightrope successfully, mind-reading AI has the potential to unlock a future where the human mind can reach its full potential. Section 9. A Call to Consciousness. The advent of mind-reading AI is a wake-up call, a reminder that we are on the cusp of a new era, one that will challenge our assumptions about what it means to be human. It is a call to consciousness, an invitation to engage in a deep and meaningful conversation about the future we want to create. This is not a conversation that can be left to scientists, engineers, or policymakers alone. It is a conversation that must involve all of us. We must come together, across disciplines and backgrounds, to share our insights, our fears, and our hopes. For the future of our minds, the future of our humanity is at stake. Let us proceed with wisdom, with courage, and with a deep sense of responsibility for the world we are creating. The time to act is now, while the future is still unwritten. Let us seize this opportunity to shape a world where technology empowers rather than enslaves the human spirit. We must ensure that our technological advancements serve to enhance our collective well-being, fostering connections and understanding among people. Let us be vigilant, thoughtful, and proactive in our approach, so that we can navigate this new era with grace and integrity. The choices we make today will define the legacy we leave for future generations.